everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am Lisette, and in my last video I went ahead and talked to you guys about how I cleared up my acne and everything that I used oral wise, so everything to fix my insides. That sounds super weird. I talked about all the pills, I guess, everything that I take orally to help have a healthier gut, everything that I do to live a healthier lifestyle. And because for me my acne is hormonal, and for me it really comes from keeping a healthy gut, keeping a healthy lifestyle, and keeping myself healthy, I figured that's really what helped me personally. But I decided to do a part two, I guess, in some way, to kind of tell you guys what I use topical, I think it's called, topical wise. So what I use on the outside, like my face washes, my serums, and all that. So I figured I'd do that. And as I'm filming this, of course, I have like the biggest breakout. It's really just a scar, but I didn't really want to put a lot of makeup on it because I don't want to disturb it. So yeah, he's here and he's not shy. So let's just ignore that. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't seen my last video, in my last video I talk about all the things that have helped me, like, I guess, if some would say, in a way, they're kind of like vitamins. They're really just supplements that have helped me keep a healthier gut and a healthier lifestyle. So if you haven't checked that video out, it will be in the description box below, or you can just head over to the channel and look for it. It'll be the last video. But for this video, I want to show you guys what I use on my outside to like wash my face and my like skincare routine. So it's pretty much the same. I don't have like a morning routine or a night routine. I pretty much use the same things, but what I use first, so when I do use makeup, I actually do not have a makeup remover. I don't have like wipes or anything. I really just use coconut oil. This is really good, and I typically have strayed away from makeup remover wipes. I feel like they don't really get the job done and they leave my skin really dry. So I haven't really found one that I like. So if you have one that you will really like, leave it in the comments below. But I haven't personally found one yet. And I really like makeup balms, like makeup remover balms. I think it's Pharmacy Beauty has one. They sell it at Sephora, and I got it actually in a boxy charm a few months ago, and I really liked it, and I feel like it took out more and it helped keep my face moisturized. It didn't really strip out away of my oils. So I've really just been using coconut oil that I just get this one I got from Target. I mean, you can use it. I use this for cooking, so I'll just grab a spoon and then just put it on my hands. Or sometimes I do use this a lot, so I'll buy two. So I'll keep one for my face and then I'll just keep one for cooking, which is super weird. But yeah, I just use regular coconut oil to remove my makeup. I use this second. So I have oily skin, as I mentioned in my last video. So I exfoliate my skin about 2 to 3 times a week, depending like how my skin is doing. So I have this one, which is the Kylie Skin walnut face scrub. It's an exfoliant, and I know this got a lot of backlash when Kylie first launched her skin line because of the walnut or whatever, but actually this is, and I have sensitive skin, but this is super good. I've noticed that my skin is super soft towards the end, and I know most like exfoliants or scrubs, they tend to leave your face like really red and like irritated, and this one does not actually. Even when I try to be rough, which I know I shouldn't, but sometimes I do try to be rough just to get off all the dead skin cells and stuff like that, but this does not leave my skin irritated or anything. It's super gentle on the skin, and it doesn't, let me show you guys a little bit. I'm almost running out. So this is kind of how it looks like. The beads from the walnut for the scrub are super thin, and it's just so gentle. Actually, I think I have some makeup on here, so I'm gonna try to remove it, but it's super gentle on the skin. It leaves my skin super soft, and it's super affordable too. They actually have it at Ulta now. I'm trying to get like the best angle. So you can see my skin is not even getting red at all, and typically that's a problem that I have, that I have a lot of redness. So, and you only need a little bit. Thank God I have this towel right here. But this is what I use. See how like it's so gentle on the skin, and at least my skin's so smooth. But anyway, yeah, they do sell this at Ulta now. She does have her makeup line and her skin line at Ulta, and I believe it was $20. And because Ulta always has so many coupons and rewards and stuff like that, I feel like it'd be really affordable. So I really like this, and I recommend this one. So this is what I use for a scrub slash exfoliant. And then I'll go in with my Dermalogica Clearing Skin Wash. I don't know why the bottle looks like this, but this is what I use for a face wash. This one is actually 3 ounces for $20. And then this one is 8.4 ounces, and I believe it was between $35 or $40. And I also got this at Ulta. I had gotten a facial done like about a month ago or so, a little over a month ago, with one of my friends, and she's studying to be an esthetician, I believe. She is dedicating to skin, and she's studying to do all that. So she was doing facials at her school, and they used Dermalogica, and I had actually used Dermalogica back when I went to beauty school. I used it for I think like the last month or so that I was there, and I didn't really see a lot of help with the products that we had, but I know we didn't use this one. So she recommended this one. This is what she used, and my skin was so good. She actually gave me a whole list of the products that she used, but I really like the face wash, and I was in the process of getting a new one. I was using Kate Somerville. I don't remember the name. It's like a pink bottle. It was $40. It was a little bit less than this. I think it was like 6 fluid ounces, and it was all right, but I really like this one more. And again, you get more product, and this one has helped me the most too. And this one you need a little bit. Like, it comes in, it looks like bluish, greenish. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And honestly, this is probably like enough for my whole face. You get a lot out of it, so I really like it. And I believe Dermalogica has different lines for different things, so depending on your skin concern. So I went ahead and used this. I would honestly, I think Ulta also has reps that work with Dermalogica, so if you see one around, I would definitely talk to them and see what would work for your skin type. Or I would suggest going to a place that does facials and uses Dermalogica, so that way a professional can see your skin, determine your skin type, and recommend you the best product. So my girl who did my facial recommended me this one for my skin type, so this is what has been helping me. I really like this one, and I think it's definitely worth it. It's a little bit pricey, but you get a lot out of it. I've had this for like 4 months, and even though the bottle may seem like it's empty, it's really nice to have a lot. I think I still have for another like 4 months solidly. Like, look at my little avocado, he's so cute. Again, just do your research on your skin type. Really get to know your skin type and your, I guess, just not even the skin type, just overall get to know your skin. See what it likes, see what it doesn't like. I mean, I think overall it takes about a month for our body to get used to anything, whether it be a makeup product, a supplement, a face wash, whatever it is. It takes about a month. So give it a try. And I'm really big on reviews as well. So I would always say read the reviews. So yes, so my first step, I always remove my makeup, and then I go ahead and exfoliate. Again, I only do this 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 4, depending on how my skin is. Like if I'm breaking out, I'll do it 3 to 4. If my skin is all right, I'll do it 2 to 3 times a week. And then I'll go ahead and use my face wash. This is what I use day and night. Again, I don't really have a set morning routine or a night routine. This is just what has been working for me for the past couple of months. Now for toner. This is really tricky because I know not a lot of people recommend toners all the time. And I know now I know that possibly toning every day can dry out your skin and kind of be bad for your skin. So what I've been doing now, I've been switching it up. Again, I'm still getting used to it, and I'm trying different products too. I want to have the best products possible. So my OG all-time favorite, I've been using this since high school, has been this Acne Stress Control by Neutrogena. As you can see, I'm almost out. So I really like this. It's super affordable. It's super good. The thing that this helps me with the most is texture. Just, you know, where it's not really acne, it's not like pimples, but you just have like a little bumps beneath your skin, like little bumps that you could possibly feel like can be whiteheads, but they're like not coming to the surface. It's just weird texture. If you know, you know. But this really helps with that. This also is pretty strong, so I only really use it like on, I kind of like spot correct, I guess. So I'll use like a cotton pad or a cotton ball and wet it, and then just kind of go over on top of it where the pimple is, and when I see it and stuff, just to kill the bacteria and stuff like that. But I don't use this anymore all over my face. I only use it where I'm getting a breakout, and that's what I would suggest, because it can be too heavy. If I feel like I need like my skin to be refreshed, or I feel like I might be breaking out soon, especially around my period, I want to prevent it as much as possible, I will do this, but only at night. So this one, and this one you can get at Target, Walmart, Ulta, any drugstore like CVS, Walgreens, and it's super affordable. I believe it ranges between $6 to $8 depending. I think you can get it cheapest at Walmart. So I really like this one. This has been my OG since literally high school. Think about last year, I was recommended this toner by Ole Henriksen, and this is the Balancing Force Oil Control. So this, I still have like a little bit, but this just helps control your oil. And again, I was using this day and night for a while until, I don't know why, all of a sudden my skin just started feeling super dry. So I stopped. I haven't used it because in the winter, I think I mentioned it in my last video, in the winter I tend to get super dry, like extremely dry. So I haven't used this since last summer. I think like July or August was the last time I used this, but I haven't used this. But when I was using it when I was oily, it did help. Again, I would only recommend using it probably in the mornings and not at night. So this is a really good toner for all my oily skin people, and I believe you can only get this at Sephora and obviously at Ole Henriksen's website. So this is good, and I don't remember the price. I believe it was 25 or 30, but don't quote me. But I think it's good. I think it's super worth it, and this is 6.5 fluid ounces. This one was 8 fluid ounces. So for like my scars and stuff like that, I also do use a toner, and what I've been using, this one I've been using the longest, and this is from the Body Shop. This is the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner. I don't really necessarily think it did much for my oil. Again, I was using this at the time as well, but I feel like it has helped me with my redness and my scars. And this as well, I only use at night, and I only do it about 2 to 3 times a week. I tend not to do it every day, again, because I've learned already, and it just doesn't help my skin out. And again, I've been kind of straying away from toners as much as possible. I'm trying to use it as minimal. I mean, I will still always incorporate a type of toner in my skincare, but definitely at a minimum or on like a regimen, you know. So this one I really like. Again, I only use it at night, and I use it about 2 to 3 times a week. And this one is 8.4 fluid ounces. I don't know the price. I did get this at Ulta as well, and obviously you can get it at their website or at their store. So I really like this. Again, as far as it being mattifying and helping with the oils, I honestly don't think it did much, but again, I was using this at the time, so this might have been being more effective. Another one that was suggested to me when I went to Sephora when I had gotten this one is the same brand. It's Ole Henriksen, and this is the Glow 02 Dark Spot Toner. So initially, one of the girls had said that this was really for like darkness or discoloration. And even though I don't have that, another girl said that she used it for her scars, and she used the method that I use with the toner, which is really just using a cotton ball or a cotton pad and then placing it over where you want that scar. So right now I've been using it for this little guy here, and it's been helping me a lot as well. Again, this one I only use when I have like really bad scars, like this one. But this one I only use whenever I have I had a breakout and it left a pretty big scar, and again, I only really like spot correct. So that's really what I've been doing with my toners. It's mostly like spot correcting, because I don't want to go ahead and place it all over my skin, because I don't want to mistreat my skin and dry it out. And like I said, it's still kind of winterish. I do live in Chicago, and it's been pretty cold still, so my skin has been pretty dry, so I don't want to dry it out right now. So I'm being super careful with my toners and making sure that I don't excessively do it and like over dry my skin. And now my mouth is super dry. So for a while I was using Curology. Is this about to play? So for a while, I was using Curology, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a solid 9, 9.5. I wouldn't completely say it always helped or it always was the best, because there would be some times where I would still use it kind of like I would use it as a regular serum, and then I would spot correct and it did nothing for my acne. But overall, it really did clear like I guess the smaller acne problems that I had and all that, and it actually helped with my redness as well. They do a whole system for you, take a whole quiz, so they personalize it for you so it fits your skin type. So don't be afraid to try it out if we have different skin types. You just take a free quiz. You can try it out free for a month as well. And for me, it helped me again with like my basic minimal acne, and I do have a video on my Curology journey, my first 30 days, so if you want to check that out, I would also link it down below, and you can see the big difference that it did. So I was on that for a while, but I was paying $40 every other month, I believe, for my subscription, and I would only get the gel, acne gel treatment serum, whatever it's called. They also have a face wash and a moisturizer, but I already had my products for that, so I really just stayed with that. And it got to the point where, I mean, it's not expensive, but I had other expenses that were more of a priority than just the serum. So I went ahead and tried something else, and when I was going online and searching, I had seen this bad boy, which is from Murad, and it's the Acne Control Outsmart Clarifying Treatment, and it kind of looks like this. I still have some, even though it looks like I don't, but I still have some. It is 1.7 fluid ounces. This is on the pricey side. I want to say it's $45 or $50. But this does tend to last me between 3 to 4 months, which is a little bit more than what the Curology used to last. And this is actually super gentle on the skin. It only has 1% salicylic acid, and this is what it looks like. It's just like a clear blue gel. A lot comes out when you pump it out, so I'm being super careful. So this is what it looks like. It's just a gel, a clearing gel. And I can use this, and sometimes I do use this as a spot corrector, even though it doesn't do as much, but I do have a spot corrector from this brand, and I'll get to that in a minute. But this one is really good. I really like it. You can use in the morning or at night. I tend to switch it up depending on how my skin is doing, and I don't always use it. Again, like I said, I tend not to use every product except like my face wash and stuff like that. So I'll typically use it in the morning. If I'm not gonna wear makeup that day, I'll use it in the morning. If I'm gonna use makeup, if I'm going out and stuff, I'll use it at night when I come home and when I go to bed, so I don't put anything on top of it, because I want to make sure I get the most effect as possible. And I feel like if I put makeup on after putting this, it's not really doing much. That's just me. I mean, you can use it however you like, but they do recommend that it is recommendable to use it at night and in the morning for best results. This one is really good. I've been using it for about a year now, and it will always probably be a repurchase of mine. And then the second one that I got, that I also got after getting my facial, which is what the girl had recommended me. Shout out to Cindy if you're watching. Thank you so much for my facial. With everything being closed now, I have not been able to go back, obviously, because they're not doing it anymore. But once everything opens up, I definitely want to go back to her and get my facial. But she did use this product, and I really, really like it. Again, my skin was so good after I left that place, and I feel like that's all the time. Anytime you go get a facial, your skin is always good when you leave there, about for a week. But I think I saw the most effect with this one, and I saw really, really good reviews. And this is from PCA Skin, and it's the Acne Gel, Anti-Acne, I believe. It's 1 fluid ounce. This is also on the pricey side. It's $50 for this tiny little bottle. But let me just say, this is so good. I'm gonna give you guys a warning. This doesn't really tend to irritate my skin. Like I said, it's super gentle. It only has 1% salicylic acid. And I can spot correct, and it's just fine. This, however, is super strong, even though it only has 2% salicylic acid, but I don't know, I must have something else that's very drying on the skin. This is also used as a spot corrector, and I tend to use this the most as a spot corrector. And let me just say, that's why I have this little guy, because it tends to like really dry out your skin and in some way burn it. It like burns out the pimple. That's what it really does. So you have to be really careful, and you have to moisturize that area as much as possible, because this will dry it out. And I think it even says on the label. So when using this product, skin irritation and dryness is more likely to occur if you use any other topical acne medication at the same time. Irritation, whatever, that doesn't happen to me. But it does say that dryness is possible, and it really is. No, honestly, if I had to choose between both, I would probably choose this one, even though it's a little bit more expensive by like $5 or something, and it's way less. Well, by a little bit, it's almost a 1 fluid ounce less. I feel like this is more effective. Yes, it's a little more dry, but I get the most results with this one. So if you really are looking to invest and you're willing to spend the money, I would definitely recommend this one. I got this one where I got my facial, which was at her beauty school, but you can get it online as well, and it's the same price. And obviously I go ahead and moisturize. So for a while I was using this one. It is so beat up, I don't even know why. This one by First Aid Beauty, and it's the daily face cream, oil free, because I am oily, so I want to use something that doesn't have oil. I'd like to use a gel or a water base. So this is it. Like I said, it's so beat up, I don't even know why, because I've only had it for a few months, to be honest. And I stopped using this because, like I said, my skin started to get really dry, and so I went ahead with just a really basic one, which is CeraVe, and this was the moisturizing cream. I do know that it's good though for like it being drugstore. I know I used to use this when I was with a dermatologist. He did recommend CeraVe and Cetaphil. They're supposed to be really good. This one has been, I mean, I haven't seen, since all of this going on, Ulta and Sephora and all the stores are closed, so I really like to go and talk to someone and have them analyze my skin. So I haven't really been able to do that, and even though I can go based off the reviews, I rather also see it, smell it, feel it in person. So because I do not have access to stores, I went ahead and just went with something that I've used in the past, which is again CeraVe. Hasn't really made me super oily. Again, my skin is just super dry at the moment. Can someone comment how many times I said super in this video? But I haven't really seen it done so much to my skin as far as bringing so much oil to my skin, which is really good. But I've been pairing this up with some tea tree oil, which tea tree has a lot of benefits. So at first I was using tea tree, this oil by itself, and then I heard again from a professional, she's an esthetician, that it's not good to just use it bare on the skin. So I started mixing it with my moisturizer. I only put about 1 or 2 drops, and I don't do it every day. I'll either use it in the morning or at night. Again, I like to alternate, and it's just personal preference and what works for me. You can create your own routine and you can incorporate whatever you want, day or night. And I only use this 2 to 3 times a week. For scars, something that has helped me the most, and I've probably purchased about 3 times now, 3 or 4 times. Honestly, it's a holy grail, and I see a huge difference when I have it and when I don't. For me, it's worth it, but it is a little on the pricey side for the amount that you get. And I was honestly super shocked when I had first gotten it. It's not even 1 fluid ounce, you guys, but when I tell you, it's so worth it. It's this little guy right here. It's Murad Invisalign Resurfacing Treatment. It's literally this tiny. So if you want to see what it looks like, it literally looks like this. It's super small, but honestly, you need a little bit. This is new. I literally just got it today. I think I have the box right here. Got the box right here. I literally just got it today. I really like this a lot. It has helped so much with my scars, and even like the little ones, honestly. So I only use this, I try to use it as much as possible at night. Like I said, for me, I'm so psycho that I feel like if I use a product in the morning and then I go ahead and apply makeup on top of it, it doesn't do the effect that it should. It's not working as effective as it should. So any product that I want to see effect on it, I use at night, because I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna put anything on top of my skin. For now, I repurchased it because of this little guy. It's been like 2 days and it's still there. So I used it for that. and I really like it. I would recommend it. I get it at Ulta, you can get it at Sephora. I really like this. Murad is expensive, but it is worth it, and it is very effective. So, and the last thing, of course, is very important that you always wear SPF. I just have the basic. I know a lot of places have it. I know like Kylie has it. I know Dermalogica has SPF, but it's just SPF for me. I just use a basic, and it's just Neutrogena. This is breakout free, and it is oil free, so that's why I picked it up. And this is SPF 30. That is it for my skincare routine, my skincare products, what I use topical wise. This is just what has worked for me, and I've been most of these products I've already been using for a little over a year. If there's, and then probably if I could choose my top 3 products that I couldn't live without, it would probably be these 3. It would probably be these 3. Oh no, actually I lied. I have 4. This bad boy I cannot live without because, like I said, I do tend to I do get scarring a lot, so I honestly cannot live with this. I cannot. I think I go about like 3 weeks to a month when I run out until I repurchase again, because I'm like, okay, I need it again. That is it for today's video. If you have not checked out my other video on what I use for my supplements, go ahead and check that out. Again, I will link it down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, really talk to a professional, whether it be an esthetician, a dermatologist, or whoever, and really do your research, get to know your skin, what your skin needs, and what you possibly could be allergic to. I know I've used some products that have really broken me out, and I've noticed that within like the 2nd day of using it. So listen to your skin. Again, it's taken me, and my skin has been a journey. It's still a journey. I'm still getting to learn my skin. I'm still using different products. I'm always on the lookout for products and better ways to better my skin. So I hope this could help somebody out there. Again, all the products will be listed down below. So I will see you guys in my next video.